Today is my birthday, so before I blow out my candles, I need you to apply to these jobs, all of which provide equipment and some even provide training for beginners, so let's hop right in. But first, I gotta do my shout outs because the beautiful Miss Mariella said, "Hi, thank you so much for the resume help. I got a job at United Health Group with Optum," and she said, "I start Monday, November 11th as a customer service rep, work from home. Congratulations to you." That's like a birthday gift to both of us, right? Congratulations to you. I love it. And then Miss Rika said, "Hello, everyone. Just landed a remote position as a logistics coordinator, working midnights at VHO Tech, laptop provided. Thanks for sharing all this information and knowledge. You're truly a blessing. I use your interview tips." Listen, when y'all use those interview tips and that magic wand question thing, it just changes the game, okay? So congratulations to you. I'm really excited for you to get started and tell us how it's going. And then the beautiful Miss Deja said, "Congrats. I used your resume templates for my new job as well as the previous role that I was at for about a year. They really are the real deal. Just wanted to confirm my last role was a $4 increase per hour, and the one I just landed is a $5 increase. That's $9 more an hour than I made early last year. Thanks so much." Congratulations to you, Deja. That comes out to about an $18,000 a year salary increase over the entire year. So I love when you guys are putting more and more money in your pockets. I love it. I love it. I love it. Congratulations to you. So our first opportunity is going to be for GoFundMe. You guys have all heard of it. They are hiring for a customer success manager. Now, this is going to be fancy pants talk for someone that's going to assist in coaching the organizers. All right. So this is going to be the people that are setting up new GoFundMe accounts, or if there's like a nonprofit or somebody like the Red Cross that wants to create a GoFundMe account, you would be the person that could offer them some coaching in the form of like technical assistance, because it says down here that you're going to be readily available to help out with tier 1 and tier 2 customers, and you might do some tier 3 customer classification. So this is essentially helping people with the technical aspects of setting up their account. They might have questions on like how does the money get allocated? Who do we set it up? Whose name do we put it into? So you might have to assist with things related to that. And you might have to do some escalations. If something is happening with the account, there's all this money in the account, and for some reason the person can't make that withdrawal, or the funds are like just stuck out in midair, you would be the person that would either assist in escalating that or working with the internal teams to help that nonprofit or that individual gain access to their account fund. So I like this position because of what it pays. You don't really need a bunch of experience. They're saying have any amount of experience, 1 to 2 years in a sales role. And it's nice if you've got any experience in nonprofits. If you don't, yes, they will train you. Yes, they provide training as well as the equipment, but look at how much this particular role is going to pay. Okay. $85,000 is at the upper end of the range, but you're also getting the equity, which is free money in the company, right? That's stock in the company that you get, which is very valuable. And you also get the benefits. Yes, this is a fully remote position. It's not going to last long. And of course, we've already done the resumes for you. They are in your pay bump portal. Now, the next opportunity that we're going to look at is going to be for an IT admin. Okay. With this IT admin position, it says that you're going to provide a little bit of desktop support. You're also going to do things related to AV support for all hands meetings. Now, an all hands meeting is essentially like a company-wide Zoom meeting. Okay. It's kind of like a recorded town hall meeting that everybody gets on. So if you've ever done those, you know what those are like. But essentially the AV support is the person that hits record on the meeting, and the person that if somebody says, "I can't hear anything," they make sure that the audio is enabled. They make sure that people can see each other on the Zoom meeting. So if somebody says, "Hey, I can't see the person speaking," then you would be that person that's going to say, "Okay, let me hit this button or hit that button to make sure that we can see each other and hear each other." And again, there's that video conference support. So again, hitting record, making sure that the videos are going to be able to be downloaded either from the cloud or downloaded locally. Sometimes they help send out those videos to the people throughout the company that want to get recorded access to a video if they were not able to attend a conference. So in addition to that, you may do some remote management of dashboards or displays, right? So if you've ever done AV support, you kind of know what this looks like already. And then you may occasionally travel to support an office event. But again, we're still very much in a remote world. But let's look at the salary for this, okay? Because the salary is also pretty decent. Again, that 60 to 85,000 range, depending on your experience, along with the equity and benefits. Yes, this resume has been done for you as well. Now, another job that I wanted to show you guys was the reconciliation rep. This is for American Specialty Health. And you might be saying, Jazzy, I'm not looking for a $17 an hour job. Well, guess what? Somebody is, okay? Especially my beginners out there that have never worked before or are fresh out of college, or if you're just someone that's looking for some extra cash and you've never worked in any sort of customer or tech role and you're just wanting to get your feet wet. This is a reconciliation rep role. It's going to be 100% remote. They do provide training. They do the training remotely for you. And this is a no phones job. So essentially, they are reconciling claims, okay? Medical claims to make sure the information is correct on a claim, to make sure the claim has been paid out, to make sure there's not any missing information, right? So you do not need to have a medical background for this. You don't need to have any specific degrees or anything like that because they do provide training to you. They're going to give you training on how to resolve and reconcile the claims, how to close out those claims. And this is just, again, a really great opportunity for those of you that have never worked remotely, or if you're just, this is your first job, you're returning back to work after the pandemic and you just want to be able to put something on your resume. This is a great way to do that, okay? Because medical claims jobs can absolutely lead to you making 50, 60, 70,000 a year or more. So this is a great stepping stone to that. Now, the next opportunity is going to be for Zoom. You guys have all used Zoom. You're familiar with it. I wanted to show you guys that are interested in getting into sales, what a job like a business development rep is going to ultimately pay. This is a fully remote role, but if you've ever worked in any type of sales position, you're kind of familiar with what a business development rep does. Essentially, they identify new accounts or potential new accounts that they can add to the business. So maybe there is a local doctor's office or there's a local Publix, and perhaps you're the person that says, let me shoot an email to the manager over at Publix to see if they're interested in using Zoom to conduct their employee trainings or to conduct any sort of virtual conferences or anything like that. So they'd be looking to put together a list of potential clients that they could add to the portfolio. So it says that they're going to do 70 outbound activities daily. This could be in the form of emails. You could be on social networks like LinkedIn, or you could be sending DMs to people via other like channels such as Instagram, or it could be through Facebook for business, right? Because you're trying to reach out to either business owners or companies. And you might send out these pre-recorded video messages. So trust me, I've worked in sales before. Nobody likes to pick up the phone. I mean, you might pick up the phone to call your internal people, but as far as these outbound activities, most of them are going to be done via email, via the social networks, or some pre-recorded video message saying, hey, we think that you'd be a really great fit for this Zoom software that we have. Hit yes if you're interested. And then it automatically like schedules a meeting with the person if it says that they're interested. So this particular role is going to pay minimum $54K. This is like if you're just completely new, fresh off the block. Most of you have some sort of sales experience. So your salary, or better known as on-target earnings in the sales world, is going to be closer to that $100,000 range. Again, based on any experience. They do provide you with sales training. Like even if you've got sales experience, they still send you through like, It's several weeks of sales training, like negotiations training, and then you might have some one-on-one time with the support person. So you need to be applying for this if you want to qualify for higher paying jobs like an account executive role. Now, these are the people that really bring in the big bucks for the company because they close those large deals when, let's say, a big company like Apple, right, wanted to use Zoom Enterprise, and they're using that company-wide to support their meetings. Okay, that could be like a $10 million deal. So the account executive is the person that closes those deals. They might help do demonstrations or demos to the customer to show them the value of it and how it can be used in the company. But essentially, these are the closers, right? And that's why they get paid the big bucks. All right, we see their range goes from $139,000 to $278,000. Okay. If any of you have ever worked in sales, I don't care if you were a car salesman, I don't care if you worked in an AT&T store as a cashier. If you worked in sales, selling anything, these are the types of sales roles that you absolutely need to be striving for, because this is the type of money that'll help you buy that house and that'll help you ultimately retire early. Okay. So again, any sales experience, these are pathways to how you get those higher paying jobs. A lot of you already have CRM experience. You've got experience working with sales quotas that are given to you. Some of you have cloud experience based on the technical jobs that you've had. If you've ever worked as a software engineer or a developer, just anything AWS, anything dealing with the cloud, you're familiar with this. So they're willing to train pretty much anybody that has the motivation, the drive to be able to learn these selling techniques, right? So again, high paying opportunities here. You don't want to miss out on this, right? So make sure you're applying for these jobs using the resume templates that we put together for you, but also make sure you're checking out the interview videos that we've put together for you, because they really do get people hired. And as I always say, if you stay ready, you never ever have to get ready. Oh,